Welcome, welcome, welcome to R.A.M.P TV. It's yours truly, J Smooth, John Smooth, aka Big Hurt for some that know me by that. I am back once again. I'm back feeling 100%. Voice is good, and we gonna get into it tonight. I got some good questions. I even got some for the fellas tonight. So questions y'all might be wondering about, ladies. So I got some questions on that. Well, one or two. But we're also gonna be listening to some good music, to some lyrics. Some may help you get you through your day, and a classic from my man, Luther. Big Luther, not Little Luther. And in our people segment, we're gonna be interviewing me. So I think it's important for you to get to know me and see who I am before we start meeting other people, because some things about me you might be interested to know. So and I was asked about me. I think it's important for you to know kind of where I'm coming from and my experience, and versus just kind of what you see. There's a story which we all have, but so I'll be sharing with you my story. So without further ado, let's get into it. Our first question is from a lady, and she asked, how to build a friendship with a man, and how does that move to the next level without losing the friendship? That's a good question, and popular one I've been asked before. So I think one of the first things to know about that is you have to be intentional about what you want in the relationship, or in the friendship. You have to be you have to have a purpose for why you're dating. You have to know what you're looking for, and know the outcome, the end result that you want to get. You can't set out to be friends. I think that happens over time. You have to build into that, and during the course of building a relationship, the friendship happens kind of unexpectedly, simultaneously. That happens, and you have to let it come natural. You can't force it. A lot of women go in and say, I want to find my best friend. Did you find your best friend before? Or did it kind of just happen? And you like, man, we cool. Man, that's my BFF. That happened because you spent time with each other. You spent time with one another. And so when you spend time with a person, the natural bond and connection will naturally happen. And so the next level will come if there's chemistry. Now, some people can be friends but not have that chemistry. And if that chemistry is not there, then that next level won't get there. And so that's kind of why you have to be kind of intentional about what you want. So you have to go with someone you're attracted to, but you can't say I want my best friend, because a lot of times you may not be attracted to your best friend. So we back to the starting point. You have to be intentional about what you want and what you like. So if you're attracted to the person, then you build from there to see if you have chemistry. If you have chemistry, then you build that bond by spending time with each other, and amongst that bond comes the friendship, and amongst the friendship comes a relationship. And so they kind of happen together. Over time, that chemistry will develop into a friendship, and that's why you eventually marry your best friend, because over time that chemistry has developed and blossomed into something else. So once the chemistry is there, then you actually care about what that person wants, thinks, does, sees. You will things that a friend would do, and that's how you become a friendship. But that's the inside part. They don't tell you, oh, I married my best friend. Well, how did you get there? It didn't start with you just looking out for your best friend. It started off with you looking for someone that you might romantically be involved in, and that's a byproduct of that. Sometimes you can be friends, but a lot of times it don't work that way. You get stuck in the friend zone doing that. So that's a risky game to play. You may be into it, but the other person may be like, okay, it's my friend, and so I don't know if you want to go about it that route. You can if you want to, but it's risky, and it's not going to be much success doing that. That's my take on that. And also, one more thing: don't complicate things by trying to force a friendship. Just be natural. Now, we know what you want. Women, ladies, we know what you want. I know what you want, but how to get it is the problem. How you get it is not by forcing. You got to be natural. Be cool. Don't be so much pressure. I know all these emotions are going and flowing inside you, but you gotta keep that pressure off and just be you. Just relax, just chill, and the rest will come. You won't have to worry about if he likes me or if he feels me or I want to build a friendship. It'll happen. Just allow things to flow naturally and just keep things natural and learn the guy you with. Learn what type of woman he likes to be around and try to emulate that. And try to be that. And then, but also at the same time, also be intentional that you want to be more than just his friend, and vice versa. So you have to be intentional. Stop trying to just let things happen. Some things you do let happen, as far as a chemistry relationship, it develop into a friendship. Those things happen, but you have to be intentional about what you want. Otherwise, you'll waste your time trying to get something that he doesn't want, or trying to force something that's not there or wasn't set out from the get-go. So, yeah, that's how you build a friendship with a man, and how you move to the next level without losing that friendship. Alright, our next question. Yeah, this is a modern woman now. This question is basically what this question covers, a modern woman. So, this question came from another lady. I guess she's also dating and successful. So this question is, do men have issues dating successful, business-minded women, or do they shy away from them? Well, yeah. Some do. Some men don't want an intelligent woman. Some men don't want a smart woman. As bad as that may seem, some men want a woman that doesn't know much, stupid per se. Some want just a body there, someone that yes sir, no sir. And so when you come with a successful, business-minded woman, and he has to kind of be equal instead of a head, some men may shy away from that. I'm not saying all men, because I don't mind a successful woman myself. I like it. It's kind of it's kind of attractive to me, because it shows that you got hard work. You're driven. It shows you're passionate about something. It shows that you can commit to something. If you can commit to a job that way, there's a chance that you may commit to me that way and work just as hard with me as you will on that job. There's a chance now. It's more likely than not. And that's what you want, because you don't want a lazy woman. You just don't, fellas. You don't want a lazy woman, because it's tough, man. You just don't want that. You want a woman that's gonna work with you, work for you, and vice versa. Ladies don't want a sorry man. They don't want no scrub. They want a man that's gonna go out there and work, get the money, hold the job down, come here, take care of the household. And some men want the same, because if you got two people in the household doing that together, you can have a lot more than if you did just have one person doing all the work. And so, back to the question, yeah, some men do, and some men are turned off and shy away from that, because they want to be the breadwinner, they want to be the house of the whole. So a lot of that stems from them personal issues that they might have with a woman being successful and business minded. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just it becomes bad when you're too dominant, you're overbearing, you're too intense. You will not let the man still be the head of the household. You won't let your man still feel like a man while maintaining your business mind and go a successful, strong woman. There can't be two testosterone filled people in the house. One of them got to be estrogen. It can't be two men in the house as head of the household and you're a woman. That's just not gonna work. One has to be the even Jordan had Pippen. So somebody got to be the Pippen in the house. Both of y'all can't be Jordan. You see the NBA, two stars can't be on the same team. It's hard. Well, they can be, but it's hard to do. One of them has to shy away from being so the head. They can be the supporting role. Somebody has to be a supporting cast, and that's where the roles have to be defined in that. So if you're a successful, strong woman, you have to be careful with the type of man you want. If you still want to be in control, if you don't want to relinquish anything, if you want to be dominating. But I'll tell you from experience and from what I've seen, the road is going to be treacherous. It's going to be tough for you to find a man that's willing to do that. And for you to last in the household, I mean, why would you get a man that's supposed to be leading ahead and then castrate him and not let him be a man anymore. So to speak, that's what you do when you're in the household. You don't even let him be a man no more. So why would he come home and he's not the man? And everywhere else he may go and feel like it. There's no need for me to come home. Once again, don't put your man in that position. Don't make him make that choice. Just relax. You're a woman, be the woman. At your job, you can be the strong, you can be the business, but when you come home, don't bring it there. And when you're dating, leave it at the door. Say what you do, but hey, play it dumb. Slow play it. Hey, I just work, I come home, I work hard, I like my job and stuff. But don't come in here, I'm head of 300 women and men, and I run the business, I'm the head and leader, they all come to me. Hey, we don't care. We don't care about all that. We want to know how you going to treat us and where do we fit in. Where do we fit into that picture of who you are and what you do. You can be all that at work. That's what they ask of you. But at the house and when you come to dating you, we don't need that. We need to know how you going to treat us and how you going to make us feel and how you take care of your man if we're dating you. Not how you treat us like a business entity. Or something like, a business meeting. We want to feel like we're dating a woman, like we're dating our partner, our best friend, our lover, etc. Not our boss. And so when it comes to that, yeah, you can't be too confident, but you have to be you can be be intentional, but don't be overbearing in being successful and let that be your badge of honor. The first thing they see when they see you, don't let that be that. And compliment your man in the way that he likes. Once again, learn your man, learn what he wants, and learn if he likes all that full bore, in your face, general, sergeant. Then that's the man you want. But if you keep going on dates and you finding the guy don't like it, soften it up. It's time to do a little something different, and go from there. And don't let that be your badge of honor on your job. Let the man see you, the sensitive side, the softer side. If that's not you, then you need to find a man that likes the gritty side, gritty woman. I don't know many. I know a lot of guys, but I don't know many that prefer that at the end of the day. So, you can try. You ain't gotta listen to me. I'm just telling you. I'm just the messenger. And so, those are things you want to look at if that's you, if you're that woman, if you're, trying to date and shine away. So a lot of them, like I say, I don't mind it. I like successful, but I don't need another coach. I don't need another person yelling at me, or drill sergeant. I don't need another one at the house. I want to come home to the softer side of things. The world is hard enough and gritty enough, and not get enough of that at work, on the job, and elsewhere. So I don't want to come home to that. Hope that helps you. We're going to move on to a question for fellas. Finally, I got you. I wasn't going to leave you hanging. I got you. So, for our fellas, why do women like to date bad boys? This comes from Michael. Well, Michael, why do women like to date bad boys? Well, I think some women, they think it's exciting. They think it's a thrill. They think it's fun. They think they're better in bed. Some think it's a culture, a society thing that says that bad boys have more fun, and that if you date a bad boy, that's what my life is going to be like for the rest of my life, because fun is what I'm looking for right now. And it's how they grasp things. It's how they think that that's what everyone's doing. That's what they think. It's how they were brought up, what they saw in the house growing up. They saw rough, gritty, hard. As I say, it's that culture thing. And one of the misconceptions of that, dating bad boys, they think that they can change them. They think that they can come in and, he's bad now, but he's got a sweet side, and I can, he'll be good. I can change him and make him who I want to be. They don't do that. That's a misconception. Don't do that. Well, if he had kids will calm him down. I think he'll be turned and be the family man. If he's not looking for that, if he didn't want that before, then why do you think having kids by him all of a sudden would change him and cause it to do that, cause him to want to be that? No, that's not gonna work. And you setting yourself up for what? Failure. And then when you fail, you blame us, man. So ladies, don't do that. Fellas, is that what the girl's looking for? And that ain't you? Don't become it. Don't become it just so you can be with her. No, let her go find that and realize that what she's looking for is not good for her. She'll be back. I've seen it over and over again. As I get older, I see the girls that they like them, but now they looking for something more stable, calmer water. Somebody looking for somebody that's gonna work hard, come home, take care of household, not out here with this party life, this thug life and stuff. You know, you got to be you. If that ain't you, don't try to become it. Because it's going to hurt you in the long run. You'll miss out on something good trying to be something not, because the thing that's good is not looking for that. But now you something that you wasn't supposed to be in the first place, and now you're going to miss out on what you could have had trying to be somebody that you wasn't in the first place. You got to be you, man. It don't try to change it. If they like bad, well, let them date them, but it's not going to last long. Even bad boys can't be bad boys forever. That's how crazy that is. They can't be that forever. They have to eventually let that go, and for calmer waters, because it's not good long term. You may be cool at the get go, but it ain't gonna be good long term. You ain't gonna be able to be out here with your pants sagging when you 50 and 60. And if you are, or even if you 40, you got to change. And even if you are doing that, it's a problem. You're only gonna limit yourself. You can only go so high in life living like that. You can't. You have to grow up. You have to mature. If you don't, you'll get left behind. You know, that's life. You can only be immature. You can only be small for so long. You have to grow up and put your big boy pants on. Be responsible. You have to step up. You have to man up. Because if you don't, life is going to beat you down and stomp on you until you can't do nothing but do something wrong that's going to get you in jail. Do something illegal that's going to get you locked up. Trying to fit into this persona that you ain't supposed to be in the first place. And a lot of women date bad boys because they don't have self-esteem. Their self-worth, their value is low. It's not that high. And so, finally, they have low self-respect. They may date a bad boy thinking, this is all I'm worth. This is all I'm good. This is all I'm good for. You know, I can't get a guy with a good job, good paying job, just respectful, is faithful, is loyal. You know, he's a Christian man. He's got good values, good base. I ain't worth all that. They may think that all I'm worth is a bad boy, to be treated, to be beat up, to be abused, to be cheated on, to be just stay at home and do as I'm told. They may think they can do better. So, you know, those are some of the reasons why women might do it. But eventually you have to want better for yourself. You know, fella, if you see her doing it, don't try to save her. She's got to want it. If she wants it, then you help. You do accordingly. But don't get too involved in that, because you'll end up getting yourself in some mess that you don't need to be in the first place. She has to want it. She has to take a step. If she don't want that type of lifestyle, the bad boy lifestyle is called bad boy. It's not called good boy. So I don't know why, women would think that you can go with the bad and think you're gonna get good. You're gambling. You're not going to. The odds are stacked against you, and it's not a good bet. But if you want what you want, cause fellas, a lot of women stubborn. They are. I'm sorry to tell you, ladies, y'all are. A lot of women stubborn. They want what they want, and they don't want to hear nothing until they see it, until they realize it, that they don't want to be told nothing. So you have to let them learn. As you know the song, "Don't Save Her. She don't want to be saved." It's true. If she don't want it, don't save her. Don't waste your time. Keep it moving. She'll come back if she realizes what she could have had or what she lost, or once she realizes that what she wants is not good for her, and what she wants doesn't want you. It just wants something from you, but it don't want you. And sometimes that takes a longer for women to understand. But yeah, they want to date bad boys. Hey, and they don't want to listen to what you're telling them, or people like myself or somebody else to like, hey, don't do it. Then they gotta learn. I'm all for letting people learn lessons. So, fellas, if you come across that, just let them learn. A lot of times they'll be back sooner than you think. Because the thing about women is they don't listen. They're stubborn, but they learn quickly, and they'll see. They'll be just like that, and they'll turn around. But For those that don't, ooh, boy, y'all in for a long ride. So it's better to listen and get knowledge and wise up, ladies. Don't stop putting yourself in that position. You know, it's better to start looking now than later. Because the older you get, the harder it is to find a decent, a good man, or somebody that's going to be loyal to you. At least hold down a job. You ain't got to be making 5 or 6 figures or 7 figures or pulling in 4,000-5,000 a month or 60K a year. You know, break it down to you. You don't have to be doing that, but find a man that's gonna work. Because if he's gonna work, then he'll find a way to get there eventually. If he keeps climbing, he'll get to that. May not be there now, but he will get to that. So start there instead of bad boy. You can have fun. You know, just because he's a bad boy don't mean that a good boy won't, you know, grab you by the back of your neck or something, or you know, be a little rough with you if that's what you like. Don't think that's the only way that you can have fun. You know, because it got the big gold chains and the bad car with the rims on and the music playing. That don't mean that he's gonna treat you right, or you can't be you know, physically he won't be good. So I mean, yeah, you got to right. Don't get tunnel vision, ladies, and fellas, don't you get tunnel vision either by thinking that all girls want bad boys, because they don't. Trust me, believe me, they don't. And a lot of them don't want it. A lot of they grow out of it quickly. You know, by the mid-20s, they out of it. I go into it more in the book, which we'll get into when I get more information on the release date and so forth. But you know, right now, yeah, don't go by it. Don't go for it. All right, those are our questions for tonight. We got the music segment coming up, so y'all stay tuned. I'll be right back. Mm.